Good afternoon and welcome back to St. Joseph's College grounds. Match number 2 of the day in the Mercantile Cricket Association F Division T20 League Tournament for 2026. And the game down for decision in a short while from now is Commercial Credit versus Attire Group. Right, there we are 20 overs per side. Each bowler allowed 4 overs. That's the maximum number of overs each bowler is allowed. And of course, this is going to be another crucial game in this competition because everybody looking for wins earlier on. We saw the first game completed a short while ago when Commercial Bank B made 131 all out in 20 overs, and of course Sporty.lk made 132 in 14.3 overs to win the match. Right, so here we are with all the stage set for everything to be taking place in the afternoon. Let's go into the middle, join the two captains, the match referee, and Samir Veerasinger with the toss for this game.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's the second game for this day, and it's a Mercantile Division F competition. We have Attire Cricket, that is Kavidu Hiranta, the captain, and Commercial Credit, the home team, that is Prabhash Chaturanga, and the match referee is Chandana Mahesh. And Prabhash will flip the coin. Let's make it a flip. Heads is the call. There we go. Tail it is. Prabhash is winning the toss. Prabhash, what do you think?
Are we going to bowl first?
Any particular reason of bowling first?
No. Last game we have played and bowl first. They gonna 117. So we try to make sure that.
So any changes? Lost the match. Hoping to win this. Any changes?
No. Same player team.
All the best, Prabhash. And we have Hiranta, Kavidu. First match, new competition. What are your thoughts?
I think I have strong batting lineup. And we will do our best to reach our targets. Our target is about 180. That's it.
What are the combinations of the team? 7-4 batters or?
I think we have 6 batters, 6 batting, and major 3 bowlers we have.
Happy with batting first?
Yeah.
All the best,
To get bat first. Yeah.
All the best, Kavindu. And the news out in the center is Commercial Credit. Has won the toss and they have elected to bowl first.
Thank you so much, Samira. There we are. The news on the center is that Commercial Credit have won the toss and invited the Attire Group to bat first. There are the two teams. Commercial Credit from Prabhash Chaturanga, the captain, Buddhika Tenakun, Chanaka Vanikasekara, Vanya Rachi, along with Chatmu Daka and Geet Kumara, Utmadasa, along with Pasindu Pereira, Lanka, along with Shalinta De Silva, Faumir and Gimhan, making up the Commercial Credit team, and Attire Private Limited coming to Hiranta along with Pavasara, Dinuka Darshana, Harit Lakshana, Ishara Lakshan along with Kularatna, Minindu Silva along with Kumara, Sonal Pereira, Suresh Lakpriya, Tarindu Shehan and Supun Lakshita making up the Attire Private Limited team. So good game down for decision once again, and 20 overs per side. A bowlers allowed maximum 4 overs. And here we are, the players are in the middle. We're having a little bit of early start. Match referee decided that we'll start a bit early because the earlier game finished also earlier. In fact, there was 5.3 overs to spare in that last game when Sporty.lk beat Commercial Bank B because they met their target in 14.3 overs. So because of the early starts in those games as well, the match referee decided we'll start a bit earlier in this game as well. Hot and humid afternoon, no doubt. And all to play for the two teams as well, because they have warmed up well, they're looking to win, and let's see what really happens in this game as well. So with the players in the middle, and the stage all set for the action to unfold in the second match of the Mercantile Cricket Association F Division T20 League Tournament for 2026, and being played at St. Joseph's College grounds in Colombo. We hope you're enjoying our live coverage of all the action, and stick around with us for the second game as well to know what really is going on as the minutes roll by. Right, so stage is all set, the field is settling in as well. The batsmen at their marks, and we look at the field, they've got a short third man in place, a backward point, the point extra cover mid-off on the offside, on the onside. They got a man at fine leg along with the man at mid-wicket and the mid-on. And the bowler operating from the college pavilion end. The first over being bowled from this end. And the umpire is looking to call play because They want the scorers to be ready and set and ready, also to receive what happens in the middle. Right, so the glare is also terrible at the moment. And the umpires looking at perhaps the scorers to indicate that they're ready to start the action and waiting for the action to unfold. The batsman too indicating to the scorers to please acknowledge the umpires, that the umpires are ready to start the action. There we are, so the umpires are looking at the scorer to call play. And here we are introducing the bowler himself, a medium pacer to start proceedings, bowling to a right-handed batsman. And here we are, first ball coming up. Short, going for the pull shot, doesn't make contact. The wicketkeeper doesn't collect cleanly. The ball runs down towards that third man region. The batsman ambled through for one by, says the umpire. So Attire group off the mark with one by. And the batsman should always look to convert those ones into twos. You don't take that first run fast enough, then you can't take the second run. And now guard being taken. And we always talked about this, that when you take guard on a matting wicket, you got to take off one glove because you got to use chalk. So Mindu Silva and Sonal Perra are the batsmen. Mindu Silva, 38 matches, 105 50s. So he's got the good pedigree in terms of the run machines, and he's got top score of 100. And he's on strike at the moment. Yaqub Faumir operating his first over. On his way again. Short, going for a pull shot, wide called. That's got to be rebowled. Now this is one of the problems we had right throughout these tournaments. The number of wides being bowled, the extras column always so big. In fact, when Commercial Bank B batted this morning, they were put into bat, in fact, by the camera LK. There were 19 extras in his innings, a lot of extras. So here's Yaqub Faumir, 11 matches, 5 for 32 his best figures. Economy rate is 5.75, not bad at all. On his way to bowl that second ball again. Off the back foot. So as he approaches the wicket to bowl, you can see the dust rising up from that area because these are matting wicket matches. And it's a very hot and humid afternoon here out in Colombo. So Faumir again on his way. Played on the onside, straight towards mid-wicket, so no chance of a run again. So now the dot ball. Minindo Silva is on strike. What type of total will the Attire group be looking at? Perhaps something in excess of 130, 140. That will be perhaps a par score on these grounds. Playing a miss again outside the line of off stump. Look at the dust that flies off when the bowler delivers. That back foot drags on that area. Here we go. You can see a bit of the dust as the bowler completes his follow through. Not very comfortable for batsmen and fielders to see that happening. Again, worked away on the onside. To the left of that mid-wicket fielder. Single being taken. So Minindo Silva is off the mark with one. Faced 4 balls and Attire group out to 3 for no wicket after 5 deliveries. Sonal Perez on strike. He's still to score. The last ball of Faumir's first over. Go for a big heave on the onside. Gets back to ball. Down towards the backward square leg for 4. First boundary of the innings. That ends the first over as well. So 1 over completed. Attire group putting the bat as 7 for no wicket. Sonal Perez on 4. And look at that shot on the onside. Backward square leg. There's no fielder in place there. And easy pickings for the batsman. Right, so 7 for no wicket after 1 over. And Perez on 4, Minnie the Silva on 1. And Yakub for me 1 over, none for 6. Right, so the players cross over. Over number 2 about to get underway. Buddhika to bowl the second over. Minnie the Silva will have the strike. He's on 1. He's faced 4 balls. Again, that glove comes off to mark the guard with the chalk. They're playing on matting wickets. Buddhika Tenakun and played 4 matches. 1 for 20 is best figures. Trying to work it on the onside. Wrapped on the pad. It's too high. Half-hearted shout will be W. Not to be. There we go. That's what happened the last delivery. Short and gets a bat to ball down towards third man. The fielder puts his boot there but can't stop it into the boundary for 4. So Attire group totally in double figures, 11 for no wicket. Minnie the Silva moves on to 5. Thick edge over the head of the keeper. Very fast outfields here. Because the weather conditions are such that, look at that, attempt with the boot doesn't go right. Tenakun again. Going for a big heave, gets back to ball, the ball runs out towards short fine leg, no chance of a run. Down the leg side, wide called. Total up by 1 more. 12 for no wicket. Attire group. Current run rate is 8. So 5 so far of this over. Of the 3 balls bowled by Buddhika Tenakun. Again, playing that one on the onside across the line. Too high. Half-hearted appeal. You've got to make full use of all these deliveries. Look at that. Trying to play it across the line from outside the line of off stump. This time driven on the offside, straight to extra cover. So look at the field once again. We got that slip in place. The third man, a backward point sweeper, extra cover, and a deep mid off on the offside. On the onside, they got a man at mid wicket and deep mid on. Flicked away on the onside, backward of square, down to the boundary it goes. That's 4. The moment it beats the fielders, no doubt, it's going to head to the boundary. There we go. Pitched outside the line of leg stump. Made good contact that time. So these are useful runs coming in. 2 overs completed, and Attire group are 16 for no wicket. Meaning the Silva is on 9, Sonal Perra on 4. So Buddhika Tenakun, 1 over, none for 9 is figures. Right, so third over about to get underway. The slip slid in place, the third man, backward point, extra cover in the mid off, the offside field on the onside. He's got that man at a deep mid wicket, a wide mid on, and also a short fine leg. Plenty of gaps on the onside for the batsman to pick up singles, to convert those ones into twos. Hit in the air. That's gone a long way. Clears the boundary for 6. Yaqub Faumir into his second over. The first ball hit away for 6. It's a good start indeed for Attire Group. And look at that. Made no mistake about that. Pulled it from outside the line of off stump. And cleared that boundary quite comfortably. Was Sonal Perra. Takes him double figures. He's on 10 of 3 balls. 22 for no wicket. After 2.1 overs. Given again in the air. Outward sweep, a cover for 4. 10 runs of 2 balls. Good start to the over for Attire Group. So Sonal Perra moves on to 14 of 4. 26 for no wicket after 2.2 overs. Faumir none for 16 of 1.2 overs. The 6 and a 4. Again lofted over the head of that deep mid on, down to the boundary of 4. This is a big over for Attire Group. 30 for no wicket after 2.3 overs. Picked it up beautifully was Sonal Perra because he's looking to attack the bowling. He moves on to 18 of 5 balls. Excellent strike rate for him. Captain has a word with Yaqub Faumir. 1.3 overs, not for 20 his figures. 6-4-4 is his figures in this over. Lofted on the offside this time. Mid-off is after it. Coming back for the second run. Pull back inside the boundary. So just the 2 runs this time to Sonal Perra. .32 for no wicket after 2.4 overs. Sonal Perra on to 20 of 6 balls. The run rate is 12 runs and over. 2 balls left in the third. This is Yaqub's second over. None for 22 his figures. So confidence levels of the bowler pretty low at the moment. Being dispatched twice to the boundary, once over. 16 of the over so far for Attire Group. This is a good start for them. 32 for no wicket after 2.4 overs. Lofted again. 6 more. Well, this is a very big over indeed for Attire Group. Do their confidence a load of good. Their run rate will really pick up at this point. 2 sixes in the over so far. Sonal Perra moves on 26. Run rate is 13.41. What a healthy run rate that is. Can they maintain that? Let's wait and see. And 1 ball left in the third over. The second from Yaqub Faumir. Playing a miss down the leg side. Wicket keeper doesn't collect cleanly. Wide chord. runs to the boundary as well. 4 wide, so 5 runs the total. Well, 43 for no wicket. Dream start for Attire Group. And this over has really put them ahead on the run rate as well. So Faumir, 1.5 overs, none for 33 his figures. That delivery's got to be re-bowled again. 26 runs of the over so far, and 1 ball still to be bowled. We talk about big overs. This is a very big over indeed. So Sonal Perra on strike. He's on 26 or 7. Minindu Silva is on 9 of 10 at the non-strikers end. Watching the action unfold. Current run rate 15.18. What a run rate that is in the early overs of the innings. Went for a big heave. Given out LBW. Pretty straight from Faumir. Sonal Perra playing across the line that time. Pays the penalty. And Jakub Faumir, who was hit away to all corners of the field, gets the breakthrough. We'll look at that again. There we go. Pretty straight. No doubt about that. Umpire was pretty sure about it. Here we are. Perra walks back, but what an innings this has been. Sonal Perra, 26 of 8 balls. LBW to Jakub Faumir in the end. 2 sixers and 3 fours. Strike rate of 325. Really given Attire Group a really good start. And Faumir has bowled 2 overs, 1 for 33 his figures. So coming the new batsman who walks in, joins Minindu in the middle. So 14.33 the run rate. Look at the projected score, 287. Wow. If you can get there, you're a winner, no doubt. But things will settle down as the innings progresses. That early big start, if you can maintain that, you run extremely well. The Attire Group has off to a flying start. Flicked away on the onside. Big speed on down to the boundary for 4. Buddhika Tenakon into his second over. First ball punished. Played down towards long on for 4. The moment it beats the fielder, there's no stopping it. Look at that. The fielder dives, can't get a hand to it. And it's boundary reckoning. Minindu Silva moves on to double figures on 13 of 11. 47 for 1 after 3.1 overs. Led away to a sweeper cover this time. A single taken. So brings the new man Kavindu to take strike. He's still to score, still to face a ball in fact. And Kavindu Kularatna, he's played 39 matches, got 450s to his credit, highest being 91. Strike rate of 64.64. His highest score being 91. So he'll want to perhaps make an impression today as well for his team, Attire Group. Cut very nicely down towards the third man region. Long chase for a third man who picks it up just inside the boundary. They come back for 2. That's well played. In fact, he kept it on the ground, kept his eyes on the ball and got on top of that very nicely. The 50 comes up for Attire Group, 50 for 1 after 3.3 overs. Flicked away on the onside, beats that backward square leg to the boundary for 4. The moment he beat the fielders, no stopping it, was all the way to the boundary. 54 for 1, Attire Group. Put it to bat today by Commercial Credit, who won the toss. And look at that. The ball travels so quickly on the outfield. So Tenakun, 1.4 overs, not for 20. Kavindu Kularatna is on 6 of 2 balls. Played away nicely on the onside. Minundu looking for a single but sent back by Kavindu this time. Ball travelled very quickly but overthrows. That's poor fielding. When you have overthrows, well, you're allowing the batting side to take advantage of all those things. 55 for 1 after 3.5 overs. Current run rate 14.35. Heaved on the onside. Where's that gone? It's got a long, long way. Clears the boundary very easily indeed. 6 to end the over. So Buddhika, 2 overs, not for 27. Look at that. Short down the leg side, pulled away very comfortably towards the scoreboard side for 6. So 61 for 1 after 4 overs. Midindu on 20. Kavindu is on 7. The current run rate 15.25. Right, so captain is sticking with Jakub Faumir to bowl his third over. 1 for 33 his figures. Picked up a wicket in his last over. He was punished for 24 runs in the over. But the captain has confidence in him. Brings him back to bowl another over. So Kavindu on 7 has the strike. 61 for 1 after 4 overs. What a dream start this has been for Attire Group. So field well spread out now. Short third man, backward point, sweeper cover. Extra cover in mid-off on the offside. On the onside, he's got that fine leg who's being brought into that circle. A man at square leg, deep mid-wicket and a long on. Trying to work it on the onside. Big shout for LBW. The finger comes up in the end. A long think by the umpire. Well, let's take a look at that. That's interesting. The fielders were confident. That will be interesting look once again. Where the pitch is bowling round the wicket. Faumir. Here we go. It did not hit the bat, in fact. I didn't see it hitting the bat. Catch taken cleanly. That's what the umpire says. He checked with the square leg umpire. Result is he's caught behind. That's what it's all about. Right, the batsman coming in, we asked him, well, did he strike the bat? And he said, yep, it struck the bat. Well, the fielding side was so confident. Faumir has picked up his second wicket. So the decision of the captain to re-bowl Faumir for his third over has worked dividends. He's picked up an important wicket. So Tarinder Shihan is new ball in. He's played 28 matches. Highest score being 62. He's got 550s under his belt. An aggregate of 539 runs. Good strike rate, 112.06. So Faumir, 2 for 33 his figures. So 2 wickets in 2 overs for Jakub Faumir. Caught behind again. Well, this is all happening in the middle here at St. Joseph's College grounds. Attire group lose their third wicket. Back-to-back wickets for Yaqub Faumir. 2 wickets in 2 balls for him. And his figures now 3 for 33. Look at that. Here we go. Inside edge. Wicket keeper does the rest. The finger comes up straight away. No doubt in the umpire's mind. So Tarin Dushan out. First ball is faced for no score. And the decision from the Commercial Credit captain to bowl Yaqub Faumir into his third over has really paid dividends. He's picked up 2 wickets in 2 balls after being punished for 24 runs in his second over. And the Commercial Credit pulled things back from the Attire group at 61 for 3 after 4.2 overs. Dinuka, the new man who walks out, the right-hander to take guard. Dinuka Darshana, 37 matches, 350s. So Yaqub Faumir has got his tail up at the moment. Dinuka plays defensively. The bowler fields on his follow-through. Denies him a hat-trick. So current run rate 13.56, even though they lost those couple of wickets in a heap. Still the run rate is pretty good. And that one's played towards the third man region. They get 1, looking for 2. Minundu didn't want the second run. So Dinuka is off the mark with a single. That's the last dismissal. Caught behind the left-hander. Got the edge. Pulled on the onside. That's a good shot. Over that vacant mid-wicket region for 6. What a shot that was, Swaminendu. Picked it up beautifully. There you go. Great shot indeed. Total moves up to 68 for 3 after 4.5 overs. Minendu on to 26 of 14. And Yaqub Faumir 3 for 40 of 2.5. Right, he's picked up 2 wickets in this over, also conceded 7 runs. Last ball of the over. Drives past the bowler. Deep mid on, doesn't feel cleanly, but they pick up a single. That lengthy over, 5 overs completed. And Attire group 69 for 3 with Dinuka on 1, Minendu on 27, and Faumir 3 for 41 from his 3 overs. Time for a change in voices. Next 5, it's going to be Samira Veerasinghe.
Thank you, Eric. It has been a very exciting overs for you, Eric. 5 overs, 69 with 3 wickets. With Yaqub taking 3 wickets but conceding 41 runs of the 3 overs. What exciting T20 performance. 69 of 5 overs means that they are going almost 14 runs of the over. The thing they have is going for shots. They might end up losing wickets extra when they have that last 5 to 10 overs. So they need to play these 5 overs without giving the wickets away. Looking at Buddhika Thenakun, 2 overs, 27. He's going at 13.5. So this is the man. Minindu has to go on and make a 50. Yes. He knows one way. The 2 quick wickets put them back a bit, but they are not afraid of going for shots. This is a new man, that is Dinuka Darshana, the new man. Phase 2 deliveries, got a single. Tall lad. That's good, sensible batting, giving the informed Minindu the strike, because that's very important to keep Minindu on strike and his wicket as well. Batting to come, the captain is still there. First match for them, Attire Private Limited. They're from Bandaragama. Got to hurry to start the match with them starting at 1:30. But that went well for them. Good start. Lost the toss. Inviting from the Commercial Credit. That's for another boundary. Good bit of fielding from our groundsman, Josephian. No long barrier, straight into the hands. Probably a good fielder. Better than the fielder in the ground. Look at that. Anyway, 76. Big appeal, going probably a bit too high and going down leg as well. Very hot conditions at Dali Road. Ends the 6th over, 76 for 3. Excellent power play. Just imagine playing a power play for 76 runs with 3 wickets. They will take it any day. Run rate of 12.67. My gee, that's good. Okay, bowling change. Spinner being introduced. As they say in our team, Sri Lanka T20 team, power play ends, Hasaranga comes in. Let's see whether Commercial Credit, former player at Commercial Credit, Wanidu Hasaranga. This guy looks a leg spinner. Yes, it is. Into the gap, into the boundary. That was a poor bit of fielding. Should have cut down. Let's see on the replay what happened there. Fast outfield, yes. Cuts coming in. Yes, over dived it, I think. The first ball of Vanyarachi Daniru has got the boundary. So, Minindu 33 of 19. What an excellent batting. 1 for 33. Only played one match. Good bowling by Daniru. That was tossed up. Well flighted. Giving the chance to go downtown. That went couple of runs easily. It's a bit of a rank turn. Excellent there. Oh, that's another boundary. Excellent from this batter. That is Minindu. Got the gap. 2 boundaries already, 2 leg by. So 8 runs of the bowler, but 10 of the over. That was almost. The 2 umpires, Gayan Vidurang and Kulun Fernando, I have to tell you, they have done a great job. The decisions I asked from the batters, all edged and very well umpired at the moment. Let's hope that they will keep the momentum till the match. Flighted. Expected to catch that. Dulanga. Throw it underarm Dulanga. And so 11 coming off that over. 87 for 3. So, seems like another bowling change. They are still maintaining that run rate that they want. Seems like a good batting unit. 87 for 3. Dulanga is the new bowler. Just a single of his first ball. Minindu on 39. .39 for him. That was a wide. Diniko Darshana is on 6 of 5. This time swept. Connected well. 4 runs. Must tell you, the bowling is not that good. Look at that. Poor line. Friendly. Full toss. Into the legs. It's a hit me delivery, I must. He's into double figures with that boundary. Getting a single again easily. The inner ring fielder is in the 30 yard. Oh, that was awesome. Just imagine, he just glanced it with soft hands and it went for the boundary. That kind of outfield at this venue, St. Joseph's Grounds, excellent for batting. 98 already, 11 coming from this over. Coming off this over already. '99 gets the 100th run. 100 coming off 8 overs. That is excellent. 100 for 3 at 8 overs. So the leg spinner comes in, Daniru. 1 yard achi. Eight overs completed. Daniru comes in again. Full toss, boundary. Dinuka Darshana gets another boundary. This is friendly bowling. Giving a full toss into the pads is asking for trouble in this quick outfield. (16 of 9), meaning the 144. Drop chance. That's what the bowler was not happy. Surely looks like an edge. Should have stopped that, but just a single. Commercial Credit versus Attire Private Limited, facing off this group game. What an absolute big hit. Another 6 runs. (50 runs to Minindu with 28 balls, 3 sixers and 6 boundaries. 42 coming off boundaries and sixers. Only 8 runs going with singles and couples. 44 of boundaries and sixers. Already 12 runs coming off this over. Superb batting, I must say. (112). Full toss, going for another single. 9 overs completed. 113 for 3. So looks like the umpires have decided to get the water break. That is the scorecard. Sunal got 26 from Yakub, he got a LBW edition. 7 for Kularatna and 0 for Shehan. Yakub is the 3 wickets he got. 51 for Manindu, still not out. 18 for Dinuka Darshana. 113 for 3 at 9 overs. Look at the bowling. Gee, the bowling looks very expensive. Everybody has gone for more than 10 runs. 41 for 3, Yakub Faume. Tenakun, 3 overs 34. Wanyaraju, 2 overs 22. And Dulanga, 1 over 13. Let's see how he got his 50. Cut shot going for the boundary. Just the flick going for the boundary. 6 boundaries and 3 massive sixes. So that's one of them. So first 6. That should be the second sixer. That's poor bit of fielding, but got himself another boundary. That one was the 6 to get to 50. Excellent knock of 28 balls. Superb stuff from Minindu. And Dulanga has got the ball. This is superb from Minindu. Dinuka Darshana gets a single. Dinuka needs to stay there with Minindu. Good bit of partnership going on. Wicket keeper doesn't catch that properly. So 115 on the board. If they get 5 runs of this over, the run rate will be 12. Oh dear, oh dear. Shalita there. Missing it completely. 2 runs collected easily. This is pathetic cricket from Commercial Credit, I must say. Not gathering the ball properly is a crime at the moment. He's appealing. No chance of getting that decision against him. Seems to be a decent over with the run rate concerns. Yes, decent over has been punished. 6 runs, so rather 10 runs coming off this over. Should have got that. Commercial Credit is lacking everything at the moment. All right, 123 for 3, 10 overs completed. Eric Gowda will take you through to the next 5 overs.
So we are at the halfway stage of the innings. 10 overs completed, and Attire group 123 for 3. What a total so far, in excess of 10 runs and over. And Dinuka is on 27, Minindu is on 51 of 30. And Dunanga, 2 overs, none for 22 his figures. It's a very poor performance from Commercial Credit. The bowling and fielding has left much to be desired. They've dropped catches, the ground fielding has been poor, and the bowling itself also has been very poor indeed. Allowed the Attire group off the hook. Full toss, gone for 6. $129 for 3. So Minu gets 6 more and moves on to 57. Look at that, the full toss deals it so well. Picks the gap so well on the onside as well over mid wicket. Dinaru none for 28 from 2.1 overs. This time plays out on the offside towards sweeper cover for a single. So 130 for 3. And Attire group heading for a very big total in their 20 overs. If they don't lose wickets, maybe the sweep in the air for a while. Doesn't quite get to the fielder, but they come back for 2. $132 for 3. Run rate 12.57. It's a very good run rate indeed. Down the track, driven on the onside, out towards long on for single. So 10 of the over so far, the 4 balls. Mindu once again on strike, 58 or 32. Shoulders, arms this time. Taken on the full again, hit away on the onside. Picked up inside the boundary, the batsman crossed the one, that'll end the over. 11 completed. And Attire group 134 for 3. Dinuka is on 30, Minindu on 59. And Daniru 3 overs, none for 33. The run rate 12.18. The projected score is 244. Well, they could get there the way they are going at the moment. Excellent performance with the bat. In fact, Commercial Credit won the toss. Elect to bowl first. And they've really paid the penalty for some very poor bowling and poor fielding as well. And of course, Attire group, they seem to be a very polished side, accomplished side, good batsmen. They hit the ball very clean indeed. So passing the Perra to bowl his first over. This is the 12th of the innings. Mindu on strike, 59 of 34. What an innings this has been from him. He has punished every single bowler. A hot and humid afternoon must be even hotter for Commercial Credit. Flighted by Pereira, but Minindu negotiated that time, playing forward defensively. We haven't seen him playing defensive cricket. Down the track drives. The bowler gets a foot to it on his follow through. So no chance of taking a run. Passes the Perra 7 matches. 5 for 24 is best bowling figures. He will need to evaluate that today. Played a miss outside the line of off stump. So 3 deliveries, all dot deliveries so far from Pasindu Perera. Played by the offside, straight towards extra cover, so another dot delivery, make it 4. This has been the best over so far in this innings for Commercial Credit. Kept the batsman quiet so far in the 4 deliveries. Once again, played out in the offside towards that long off position. They get 1 coming back for 2. The first runs of Pasindu Perera is over. 1 ball left at 136 for 3. Going for the cut shot. Appeal, but not outside the umpire. Ends the over. 12 completed. And the Attire group are 136 for 3 after 12 overs. Minindu is on 61 of 40. Dunuka on 30 of 19. Pasindu Perera, perhaps the best over so far. 1 over, none for 2. Current run rate 11.33. And Attire group 136 for 3 after 12 overs. They're really torn the Commercial Credit bowling apart. Heading for a very big score is the Attire group. Put a lot of pressure on Commercial Credit when they come out to bat later this afternoon. Prabhash to bowl his first over. So Commercial Credit captain trying all his options, trying to get a wicket here. The batting has held firm. They batted well. Minindu and company. They're gently on the onside towards deep mid wicket for a single. 137 for 3 after 12.1 overs. Heaved on the onside. That's gone big. Minindu, from the moment he left the bat, it was 6 all the way. Takes him on to 67. Look at that from outside the line of off stump. Picked it up so well. 143 for 3 after 12.2 overs. Minindu on to 67 of 41. Driven on the onside to long on. Only a single this time, so takes him along to 68. 144 for 3 is Attire group. So Prabhash played 8 games, 1 for 21 is best figures. Lofted on the offside. Couple of bounces to the boundary for 4. So Diniko into the act as well. Takes him on to 35. And the total moves up to 148 for 4 after 12.4 overs. 12 of this over so far of the 4 deliveries from Prabhash. It's just raining boundaries and sixers here. Driven on the onside. Picked up at a long on. Only for single this time. 149 for 3. .61 the run rate. There we are, caught behind. Perhaps this is a soft dismissal in the end for Minindu. It was outside the line of off stump. He was trying to play it on the back foot on the offside. Perhaps tiredness got to him. Well, that may be one of the reasons. Got to edge to it. The wicket keeper did the rest. Umpire's finger came up straight away. But what an innings it's been. Absolutely delightful innings from Indu Silva. 68 of 43. 6 fours and 5 sixes. Couldn't ask for anything better. Strike rate of 158.14. So 149 for 4 after 13 overs. Appreciated by his teammates as well for that knock. Really raised the standard of batting for the Attire group. So coming the new batsman who walks out to join Dinuka in the middle. Dinuka is on 36. He's batted well. So Prabhash has bowled 1 over, 1 for 13. He picked up that wicket, even though he gave 13 runs away. And the Commercial Credit, they'll really have their work cut out when they come out to bat later this afternoon. Look at that run rate, 11.46. Pasindu Perra has bowled 1 over, not for 2. He's bowled well. That 1 over was just 2 runs. Been the best over so far for Commercial Credit. All the other bowlers are punished for over 10 runs and over. Going for the sweep shot. The fielder won't get to that. That's 4. The moment it beats the fielder, there's no doubt it's racing the boundary. Very fast outfield. The first boundary of Pasindu Perra takes Dinuka on to 40 as well. $153 for 4 after 13.1 overs. Slow delivery. He plays it nicely on the onside towards the deep mid-wicket position for a single. $154 for 4 after 13.2 overs. So coming the new man in to take guard. Coming to Hiranta. He's played 32 matches. Top score being 63. He's got 550s under his belt. Strike rate of 130.76. He can hit the ball hard. There's no doubt about that. He's coming at the right time because the tempo in this innings has been set already by the top order batsman. Plays gently on the offside. Wicket keeper is after it. So it's a dot ball to start with. Off the back foot, plays it on the offside. Extra cover doesn't feel cleanly. The ball runs out to that deep extra cover region. So coming off the mark with a single. 155 for 4. Lofted on the onside. Couple of bounces to the fielder at long on for a single. So Dinuka moves on to 42 and takes a total up to 156 for 4 after 13.5 overs. Flighted, driven on the offside towards long off. Cummins picks up one more. He'll keep the strike. Ends the over. 14 completed. And Attire group are 157 for 4. Dinuka is on 42 of 25. Cummins is on 2 of 3. Pasindu Perra, 2 overs not for 10. So Prabhash to continue, picked up the wicket in the last over. 1 for 13, his figures of 1 over. Field is well spread, short third man, backward point, sweeper cover, a long off. And on the onside, he's got the man at long on, deep mid wicket, deep backward square leg on the boundary. And also the man at short fine leg. He's got the extra cover for protection on the offside. Five boundary riders, 3 on the on, 2 on the off. A player a miss outside the line of off stump. Coming on to 157 for 4. We are into the 15th over now. Going for a big heave that time. Doesn't make contact. Not far from the off stump. On the back foot, plays it to short third man. Single taken. That's a good running. So coming to off strike, he's on to 3. Brings Dinuk on 42 to take strike. 158 for 4. 14.2 overs completed. Heaved on the onside. One bounce to the boundary for 4. Well played by Dinuk again. He moves on to 46. Look at that. Picked it up beautifully and launched it on the onside. The field had no chance in cutting that off. 162 for 4. This is a very big total by the Attire group. Played uppishly over the bowler's head down towards long off. He wants 2. But Kamindu is just settling for a single. So 1 more to the total. 1 more to Dinuk as well. Takes him to 47. It's 163 for 4. 2 balls left in the 15th over. Prabhash 1 for 19 from 1.4 overs. Wrapped on the pad. Appeal for LBW. Perhaps missing that off stump. Now they appeal again. The crossing for 1. Was it off the bat, off the pad? We'll wait for the umpire's call. It is off the bat, so 1 more to the total and 1 more to Kamindu. Takes him to 4. 15 overs completed. Attire group are 164 for 4 after 15 overs. Run rate of 10.93. Dinuka is on 47 of 27. Kamindu is on 4 of 7. And for the next 5 overs and the end of the innings, it's going to be Samira Veerasinghe.
Thank you, Eric. 164 for 4 wickets. Going into the final 30 balls. 164. 200 is a must in this kind of a run rate they have at the moment. With Dinuka Darshana is with them, with the batting order. Into the gap. Oh, he's gave it 2 runs. 240 on the clock. Hot conditions at Dali Road, Colombo. Good for batting. Kavindu Hiranta. Good shot again. This time it might go to the boundary. The skipper at the moment getting that boundary, and they have moved up to 170. I think if they go well, they can get to 210, 220. It's a massive score in this competition. HNB Assurance got 202 on Thursday, That was very close. So, almost hitting the stumps, Pasindu. Surely targeting the mid-wicket area. Two fielders waiting for the catch. Very well played. Got that single. Giving Darshana the strike. Dinuka has 3 to get to his 50. 47 of 27 deliveries. Excellent batting. Very, very well played. 50 runs to Dinuka. Darshana. 28 balls. Standing applause from the dugout. 1 6 and 7 boundaries with a strike rate of 182.14. That is excellent. Well on course to get that 200 mark. When it passed the inner ring, no stopping in this ground. In the air, straight to the man. 1 run taken. It is 176 at 16 overs. Good shot. Gets a single into deep mid on. Superb cricket from Attire Limited, Private Limited. Oh, what an excellent hit. This time it is straight to the hands. Good judge catch from Gishan there. So the captain has to walk back. Never mind, he tried to up the ante and departs. Skipper goes for 11 of 11 balls. Good knock. Added the runs and departed. Got the height and the distance, I must say. Straight to the fielder. Hiranta goes for 11. 177 for 5. Batsman in is Harit Lakshan. Harit Lakshan has 1,500 runs with 100. Good batter to come at number 7 with 1050s. Going down leg. 178. Just getting a single. Score moves up to 179. Dinuka must be thinking he can go big. He's going to go downtown, but missing it already. Prabhas Chaturanga is the skipper. This is the last wicket. More height than the distance. Getting that catch easily. The captain. All right, that's a single. 180 for 5. Good over comes to an end. 180 for 5 after 17. Let's see how he got that 50. Dinuka Darshana with the first boundary. Swept well. He got that sweep shots going. That's another sweep. So 3 fours. That one was the 6 drop chance. Another boundary. That is 5 boundaries, and that is the boundary that got his 50. Excellent knock from Dinuka Darshana. Another single. Dinuka will be on strike now. This is a good opportunity to Dinuka to go bang bang in this over. He's not giving it. He's bowling well. Final few overs they have been bowling well. Apart from the heavy run rate. Didn't pick that. These are overs where they need to hit more boundaries than singles. 2 runs only coming from this over. Huge field set in the leg side area. Straight to the man. Got that run somehow. $183, 17 more runs to get to 200. Psychological barrier. Dinuka is not getting this after that 50. He got 6 balls, only 3 runs after getting that 50. So interesting stat that, because 28 balls he got 51. Super bowling from Pasin. Though this over only 3 runs. That is very interesting. Turning. Two runs taken. End of 18. It is 185 for 5. That was turning away. Let's see the replay. Very close, that one. So it's going to be batsman getting that helmet. On 85 at the moment. Anyway, slight held up for that over. Passing the captain will continue. Big appeal, but no chance of getting that decision to his favour. Captain has bowled well. Just a single. Dinuka has lacked some power in the last few overs. Let's see whether Harith can get a big shot. And there you go. They are missing balls in this latter part. It's keeping them under that 220 for sure. Why can't you hit that ball straight away without paddling it? That's what my question. Very good bowling from the skipper. Putting the ball in the block hole, that's the problem. Can't get it underneath the ball and hit it out of the park because the ball is too much into that inner space. Can't complain with the batters. They are trying but bowling well, I guess. This over has gone only for 4 runs with the 2 leg byes, and they got only 15 runs in the final 4 overs. End of the over, 190 for 5, 10 runs per over, 19 overs completed. So it's the final over. That's the scorecard. 57 to Dinuka and 68 to Minindu and 26 to Sonal. Those are the top scorers, with Kavindu captain getting 11. Here comes Yaqub. That was a pacey delivery. Yaqub is anyway expensive. Got that wrong to bring in Yaqub at this point. Straight away, as I said, if you bowl badly, you go for runs. That was a poor delivery, got the treatment. If you bowl well, it's difficult to score runs. Poor line when you bowl when the fine leg is up. Straight away, fine leg got back. Third man comes in. Only a one. $195 at the moment. If they get runs or not, 195 runs is a very, very big score to chase down. So they are in a driving seat. What a poor delivery. $200 comes up. $200 comes up. As I told you, Yakub bowled it really bad. 10 runs coming in no time with 2 balls. As I tell, last 4 overs was brilliant. Apart from Yakub coming and bowling, 2 balls going for 11. Single. Someone needs to go tell Yakub, bowl it slowly into the block hole. That's it. Anyway, 202 is a very big score. Top score in the competition, 202 HNB Assurance. Another single will pass that. Single, and now they are holding that higher score at the moment. Harit only got 10 runs. No power in that shot. Keeping last ball to Harit. 14 runs coming off this over. 6 runs will make it 20. Still a very big score. Thanks to the 250s they got. That ends the proceedings. The players are walking back to the pavilion with a brilliant knock from Dinuka Darshan. Walks back to the pavilion. Let's take a look at the scorecards in a while as the players walks out after the first innings. Dinuka maintaining that not out mark, and that is the scorecard. 206 for 5, 68 for Minindu, 26 Sonal, 59 to Dinuka Darshana not out, and 12 to Harit, and 11 for the captain. Bowling figures. 3 wickets to Yakub with 57 runs in his 4 overs. 2 wickets for the captain Chaduranga. That's about bowling stats with the wickets column. Excellent partnership in the fourth wicket. You can see 90 runs, taking 90. $207 to get. Take a look at in some shots what they played. Starting off the proceedings with a boundary. And runs all around. All went to the boundary in the beginning. That one was a huge hit. Sonal cutting loose in everything he got. That was a 6. First wicket for Yaqub. Runs coming easily and freely. That was the wicket. And that one was came and went, the batter, just for a 0. And the onslaught continues with Dinuka and Minindu getting together. Got them runs and a good partnership of 88 with runs going everywhere. Boundaries at every over. That was the 6 to get him to the 50. Minindu. Look at that. Every shot they got the treatment. Big shots all around. Batting looked so simple as Minindu went. And he got the 50 runs going in regular intervals. Every over they had something to cheer. That was a wicket, I guess. Yes. Runs flowing everywhere. 206 is a big score. They proved it. Excellent. So 207 the target. Will be back after about 310 for the second innings.
So welcome back to St. Joseph's College grounds for the continuation of the game between Commercial Credit and Attire Group. The umpires are walking out. And just joining us on the action in the first innings, Commercial Credit won the toss, invited Attire Group to bat first. They made 206 of 5 in their 20 overs, a run rate 10.30. In fact, that's the highest number of runs made so far in this tournament in the Mercantile Cricket Association F Division T20 League Tournament 2026. And that's a very big total indeed. So the umpire's out. And, of course, Attire Group are taking the field as well. We'll see the batsmen coming out. Commercial Credit, a big job on their hands to make 207 to win. And almost impossible unless you really bat well. And the Attire Group will have to bowl very poorly and field poorly to give all those runs, right? So the action will unfold once again. So 2 games are down for decision here at St. Joseph's College ground. The first game in the morning between Commercial Bank B and it involved Camera LK. And that game, Commercial Bank B won the toss, batted first, made 131 all out in 20 overs. A run rate of 6.61. Had 19 extras in that innings. And Camera LK, they made 133 for 6 in 14.3 overs to win by 4 wickets. Big win for them in that match. So here we are with Attire Group looking really good to pull this game off because Commercial Credit has a big task to make 207 to win. The players in the middle, the action will unfold. So the required rate is over 10 runs and over for Commercial Credit. It'll be interesting as to how they get about this innings. Batsman taking guard at the moment, leg stump guard. The time in Colombo is 10 minutes past 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And for all those watching this live telecast of the action from St. Joseph's College grounds, I hope you're enjoying the coverage as much as we do in bringing it to you. And there's the field well set. First ball coming up in the innings. Outside the line of off stump, cut away down towards third man. Using the boot, can't get it into play. First runs straight on the board for Commercial Credit. They are 4 for no wicket. Impressive start, 4 runs on the first ball. 2 short outside the line of off stump. And look at that. You can't stop it with the boot. So Chanaka is off the mark with 4. Nilusha is a non-striker then. Mindu Silva bowled in the first over. Chanaka Vanigasekara, 19 matches. He's got 150 under his belt. That's a wide. Umpire doesn't think so. To us it looked like a wide. We'll try and take a look at that again as to where that pitched outside the line of off stump. Nilusha Uttamadasa, these are the non-strikers in. And this one played away again down towards backward point for 4. Back-to-back boundaries for Chanaka. Total moves up to 8. Commercial Credit 8 for no wicket. 2 short outside the line of off stump. He had the width to make use of that. Made maximum of that. So Silva once again, a none for 8 of the 3 balls he's bowled so far. Played 15 matches, best figures being 2 for 23. And it's heaved on the offside. The third boundary of the over through the long off position for 4. So straight away Commercial Credit on to 12 for no wicket. Look at the run rate, 18 runs per over. Are they going to give this 206 a chase? Let's wait and see what happens. Indications are that they're going to chase it down, and that one is a wide outside the line of off stump. So 13 of the over so far. Big over from Mintu Silva. Trying to play it down to third man. He got back to it, but the ball was running out towards short third man, so there's no run. So looking at the field, they've got that short third man on. Now the man has moved more to a slip position. A third man is in place. A backward point, a point extra cover, mid-off. That's the offside field. Playing a miss outside the line of off stump. Dot ball ends the over. First over completed. And Commercial Credit are 13 for no wicket after 1 over. With Chanaka on 12 and Nilusha still to score. So big ask to make 207 to win in 20 overs for Commercial Credit. Let's see how they get about it at the moment. Ishara Lakshan to bowl. He's first over, the second of the innings. And after 1 over, Commercial Credit are 13 for no wicket. Chanaka is on 12. Nilusha still to face a ball. He's taking guard at the moment, the left-hander. So Lakshan operating from the swimming pool end. St. Joseph's College has got perhaps one of the oldest swimming pools in school circuit in Sri Lanka. Right, so here's Lakshan from the far end of the grounds to bowl. Nilusha just works it down to a short, fine leg for a single. Leg bye called, in fact. So it's not off the bat, but it's a leg bye, but nevertheless 1 to the total. It's 14 for no wicket, brings Chanaka on strike once again. Outside the line of off stump. Chanaka going for the drive, beaten outside the line of off stump. Doesn't get back to ball. Wicket keeper collects. So Lakshan, just a very medium pace, or even slower than medium pace, bowling outside the line of off stump. Wide. That's got to be re-bowled. 15 for no wicket. Outside the tram line. Well, that's certainly a wide. Ishara Lakshan unable to control that. Playing a miss outside the line of off stump this time. So there's the equation. 192 more runs required of 111 balls. They're going at 10 and over. They require 10.38 from this stage onwards. Down the leg side, pulled away, down towards backward square leg. Into the fine leg boundary for 4. Very poor delivery from Lakshan again. Got the treatment. Shot down the leg side. You go so short, naturally you get the treatment for that. Chanaka moves on to 16. The total 19 for no wicket. So the slip has been moved to a backward point position. Another wide outside the line of off stump. This is going to be a long over. And also an expensive over. There we go. Certainly a wide for Ishara Lakshan. Lofted on the offside. Into the boundary for 4. This is another big over. Too short, in fact. Got the treatment. Look at that. Unable to stop that in the fielder. 24 for no wicket, in fact, after 1.5 overs. Ishara Lakshan, 5 balls, 10 runs so far. So Chanaka on 20. In the block hole. Nicely played out on the onside towards a deep mid-on for a single. That'll end the over. 2 overs completed. And Commercial Credit moved on to 25 for no wicket. Nilusha is still to score. Chanaka is on 21 of 11 balls. Ishara Lakshan 1 over, none for 11. Current run rate 12.50. Right, so Vinith Silva will continue from the pavilion end to bowl his second over. His first over went for 13 runs. Chanaka has the strike, the right hand. He's on 21 of 11 balls. Commercial Credit are 25 for no wicket after 2 overs. In reply to Attire Group, who made 206 of 5 in their 20, put into bat today by Commercial Credit. Ended at the run rate of 10.30. Excellent run rate. Very big total, the highest total so far in this Mercantile Cricket Association F Division T20 League Tournament for 2026. Driven uppishly, one bounce the fielder at deep mid-on. There's no chance to run the ball. Travel very quickly indeed. So Chanaka on 21 of 12. Did he get bat treat? Wicketkeeper didn't collect cleanly, but they don't even pick up a single. Wicketkeeper recovered well. So another dot ball, 2 dot balls to start this third over, and the second from Silva. Straight towards extra cover, dropped. Should have been caught. There we are. So the Attire Group 2 unable to hold their chances. Went straight to the fielder. Had to move just to his right to collect that. Look at that. Got his hands straight. Just spilled out. Very catchable. So they pick up a single and takes Chanaka on 22. The total up to 26, so no wicket. So brings Nilusha to take strike. He's still to score. He's faced only 1 ball so far. As against Chanaka, who's faced 14 deliveries. Good recovery from Silva, the bowler, on his follow-through. Racing to his right to do the fielding to prevent the batsman taking a single. That's the spirit of the game. Lofted on the offside. Long off, tidies up. The batsman cross for one. So Nilush is off the mark with a single. So brings Chanaka once again on 22, takes strike. 27 for no wicket after 2.5 overs. Adjustment to the field. The man who's fielding at sweeper is moving a few paces to his right to a proper sweeper cover position. He was fielding at deep backward point outside the line of off stump. Wide called. That's got to be rebowled. 28 for no wicket. Still one ball left in over number 3. The second from Silva. Shot outside the line of off stump. Going for the cut shot. Doesn't make contact. Ends the over. 3 completed. And the commercial credit 28 for no wicket. With Chanaka on 22. Nilusha on 1. Minil Silva. 2 overs now for 16. Current run rate is 9.33. They require 10.53 from this stage onwards. So change the bowling. Adisha comes on to bowl from the far end of the grounds or the swimming pool end of the grounds. He's bowling to Nilusha. It's 28 for no wicket after 3 overs. A further 179 runs required of 102 balls. Adisha Prabhasara has played 7 matches. His best figures being 3 for 26. The left arm spinner. Economy rate is 3.02. Could he make an impression here today for his team, that is the Attire group? Flighted, driven on the offside, straight towards deep mid-off by Nilusha. So Adisha Prabhasara quite prepared to flight the ball by his wickets. Hit away on the onside, out towards that mid-wicket position for a single. $28 for no wicket. Commercial credit. They're in over number 4 at the moment. 3.2 overs completed. Brings Chanaka on 22, takes strike. He plays 15 balls. In the block hole, worked on the onside down towards deep mid wicket. Batsman cross for 1. 30 for no wicket. Commercial credit. The target is 207 to win in 20 overs. Chanaka moves on 23 of 16, brings Nilusha on 2 to take strike. Got the edge down to third man. No fielder there. It's run to the boundary for 4. So Nilusha picks up 4 runs with that edge. Takes him out to 6. The total up to 34 for no wicket. Lightning fast is outfields at the moment. The weather conditions are such. Hot, humid and so dry right now around Colombo area. Going for a big heave on the onside. Leg by call by the umpire with that single. $35 for no wicket. Brings Chanaka on 23, takes strike. Last ball of the 4th over. The first from Adisha. Lofted on the onside. One bounce to the boundary for 4. The man at the long on had no chance in cutting that off. And Chanaka moves on to 27. Look at that. What a shot that is. Down on one knee. Picked it up as clean as a whistle, in fact. So 39 for no wicket after 4 overs. Chanaka moves on 27 or 17. Nilusha is on 6. Adisha 1 over none for 10. 168 required to win of 96 balls. They are going at 9.75 runs and over. So Commercial Cricket, a bold reply from them to make that 207 to win. They are 39 for no wicket after 4 overs. Nilusha is on 6 or 7 balls. Chanaka is on 27 or 17. And Minidu Silva to bowl his 3rd over. None for 16 his figures at the moment. Each bowler allowed 4 overs. Adjusts from the field as well. He's moving that man who's that short fine leg, moving him a few steps to his left. Outside the line of off stump, shoulders arms is Nilusha. Short third man, backward point to the boundary, extra cover, and long off on the offside. Played on the offside towards that point region for a single. So brings the right hander on strike. That's Chanaka. It's 40 for no wicket after 4.2 overs. Short game with a pull shot. Beaten outside the line of off stump. Wicket keeper collects. Dot ball. The round dot ball. Lofted this time on the onside. That's big. It's gone way over the head of that long on fielder. Clears the boundary for 6. Chanaka very much into his stride on 33 of 19. 46 and no wicket. Commercial Credit. This is a bold reply from Commercial Credit to make 207 to win. Got him bowled. That's the wicket they wanted. Minidu Silva taking the catch, return catch. It came straight at him. And they got the important wicket of Chanaka. The man who was going great guns on 33, in fact. Look at that. On the elated. The catch being taken. 46 for 1. And there we are. Chanaka, Vanikasekara is annoyed with himself. 33 of 20. He's the man who could have made a big difference in this Commercial Credit total. Hitting the ball so hard. The timing was good. The placement was excellent. So he's gone. That's a big wicket for Attire Group. Sanchana, the new man who walks into the middle, joins in Nilusha. Current run rate 9.52. Required rate is 10.62. So Minidu Silva, 1 for 23 of 2.5 overs. The last ball, the over coming up. Sanchana Lanka, his name, 19 matches. He's got 450s to his credit. Strike rate of 97.33. Aggregate of 511 runs in 19 matches or 20 innings. Lanka on strike. Nicely played, cut away down towards that sweeper cover region. Picks up a single off the mark. That ends the over as well. So 5 overs completed. And Commercial Credit 47 for the loss of 1 wicket. Nilushe is on 7. Lanka is on 1. Minindu Silva 1 for 24 from 3 overs. 160 required at 90 balls. Time for a change in voices. Next 5 overs. Your friend and mine, Samir Rabir Singh.
$160 to get 90 balls. $15 overs to go. Timely wicket. The wicket of the last batter. Harith Lakshan is the new man. Bowling change, I guess. With the specs on, Harith comes in. Pulls it for 4. First delivery. Rank long hop. Gets the treatment it deserves. $50 up. 10 runs per over coming in. Runs are there in this Martin pitch. That was keeping low. Two balls in this over already. Cuts. Good bit of fielding there. Manages to hold on. And batsman crossover for a single. Score moves up to 52. 52 for 1. 3 balls in this over already. 5 runs given. Good save. No run there. Containing bowling from Harith Lakshan. Needs to hit those. Needs to get that power play up and running. They might fail short if they don't hit boundaries in the first few overs of the game. Sanchana and Nilusha are the two batters in the middle at the moment. Gets the foot out. Going. Should be 3 runs. 3 runs completed. 6 overs completed. 55 for 1. 56 for 1 of 6 overs. .84 balls, 151 runs. The chart, can see it's going behind the yellow mark. 56 for 1. In the air and into the boundary. Good runs there. And there you go, 60 for 1. You can see the replay. Top edge, but could have got that catch. But nevertheless, 4 runs. .60 for 1. Got that boundary in the first ball. So, good to go with the over. Straight to the field at that time. Chanaka got that 33 runs. Other than that, nothing much with the batting. Good shot, but straight to the man. 61. Sanchana on 14. Nilusha on 8. Nilusha on 8. Nilusha Uttamadasa gets away with that. Sanchana on 14. Nilusha Uttamadasa on 9. .62 for 1. Can't set into the gap. Fielding has been pretty decent. Not much balls going from the legs. One catch has been dropped. Set by Eric. That was the catch. That's what our catch I saw. That was a drop chance for sure. There you go, 63. Mammoth task ahead. Nilusha is on 9. Straight to the man. End of the over, 64 for 1 after 7 overs. There you go. Harith Lakshan will continue the bowling. Yes, bowl the first over for 9. Let's see whether what he can do in the second over. Missed completely. 64 for 1. Edged and straight to the fielder. Getting no runs there. Nilusha is not getting much runs at the moment. Difficult to get away. They are not looking great for this target. Wickets are there, but Sanchana should move on. Field has been well spread. Deep fielders are well placed for the catchers. Gets away with that for a single. We are at St. Joseph's Grounds, Colombo, Dali Road. Good weather conditions for this whole match. Morning as well with the camera LK and Commercial Bank B. Cut straight to the man. This over has been very good. Just 2 runs. Doesn't seem they are anywhere near that target at the moment. Doesn't get that big connection what they want. 67 for 1 after 8 overs. $140 to get in 72. Almost 11.67. That is too much. Asking. Last few overs, they didn't get some runs. They need it very badly. Adisha Pabasara. Will start his left arm spin from the pavilion end. Can the batters get a move on in this over? Left arm spin comes in. Yes, he can. Gets a huge hit. Needs to hit more sixes like that, Nilusha. That was good. Big hit. Another fielder is placed. Deep fielder. There you go, in the air. Well caught from the fielder. Almost putting it down, but managed to Hold on, the captain, number 63. That is the end of Nilusha Uttamadasa. Here goes. And going that big hit after that sixer. Anyways, Nilusha goes for a bit of a cameo. Run rate remains the same as Nilusha Uttamadasa goes for 18. There you go, the new batsman, it's Shalita De Silva. 73 for 2. Shalita De Silva. He is the new man, right-hander, seems a left-hander, sorry. 84 is best, 447 runs, 140 the strike rate, needed that for sure. Average of 20 as 450s in his short span of his career. So let's see whether they can. Oh dear, wide and a boundary. That was awesome for Commercial Credit. Five wides, I must say, these are bonus. Shalita De Silva and Sanchana. What did Shalita do there? First ball was a wide. And second ball goes to a big hit. And first ball duck. That was poor from Shalita. Not what the doctor required there. Nothing short at the end. Adisha Pabasara gets his second wicket. First ball duck, Shalita De Silva. Commercial Credit, I must say, are in trouble. Skipper goes to the middle. Prabhas Chaturanga. As wickets falling apart with the run rate looming. That's what happens when the run rate has a bigger picture. And there you go. Looks like the umpires have the players get some water after the wicket. That's the target. 129 of 69 balls. Difficult at this position. You can see the blue line is falling apart, and you can see the two red dots. That's the wickets have got in the way. You can see the yellow line is firm at the top. With the run rate is concerned, 78 for 3. We have Adisha getting the 2 wickets. Prabhas Chaturanga, the captain, 50 not out, is best 150, 26.22 the run average. with 236. Adisha Pabasara, he's the man. He gets 2 wickets with his left arm. Expensive, but wickets are important as well. Dot ball. Very good. He has a huge hair, mind you. Controlling. That was the last one. Tried to hit big, but very good stuff. Attire Limited are well on top in this game. Captain off the mark with a single down to deep. So 79 for 3 after 9 overs. So there we go. Suresh is going to bowl. Lakpriya, new bowler. Suresh Lakpriya is the new bowler. Senior campaigner and a left arm spinner. Very useful left arm spinners in this game. He's 38 wickets of 34 matches. 5 for 25 is good with that. Economy of 6.5. So great stats. Flatter, faster ball. Straight to the man. Flatter and faster again. Doesn't look that he is that's a good ball. Single being taken. And there you go. Good bounce in that ball. This is a great over he's bowling. Look at that. 4 balls, just a single run. That's not good for the batters, especially Sanchana. The set batsman now. Cut straight to the man, no run again. Oh dear, 127 is 12.7 runs needed. Difficulty in the last 10. Wicket, 1 or 2 wickets, they will definitely looking down the barrel. This is super bowling. Dot ball to finish. 10 overs completed. 80 for 3. Ravi Gowda will take you through to another interesting 5 overs.
Thank you, Samira. So there we are at the halfway stage. Commercial credit 80 for 3. The target is 207. The required rate is 12.70 from this stage onwards. Prabhash is on 2. Sanchan is on 16. Adisha Prabhasara to bowl. His figures 2 for 22 from 2 overs. Picked up 2 wickets in that last 2 over phase. There we are. Caught behind, and Adish has picked up his third. Certainly done a lot of damage in this commercial credit innings. Prabhash is the man out for 2. We look at that again. Going for the drive. The edge. Wicket keeper does the rest. So 80 for 4 in the 11th over. Excellent figures for Adisha. 3 for 22 from 2.1 overs. Man walking out is Pasindu Pereira to join Sanchana in the middle. And now commercial credit, they'll need 2 batters to build up a partnership. They've lost 3 quick wickets. Really puts pressure on them. The big target of 207 to win for commercial credit. What they did today was right, was when they won the toss this afternoon and asked the Attire group to back first. The Attire group made full use of that and put on 206 of 5 in their 20 overs, a run rate 10.30. Setting commercial credit 207 to win. They're off to a good start, but have lost wickets. So here's Pasindu Pereira's statistics. 6 matches, he's got 150. Aggregate of 145 runs as he takes guard at the moment. He'll have to do much better than his statistics show at the moment today to pull his side out of deep, deep trouble. Here's Adisha once again. Pasindu shoulders arms, wicket keeper collects. There's the last wicket. Look at that, going for the drive. Bit of turn as well after the ball pitched. Again, a question being asked, was it off the pad? Wicket keeper is quite certain. Bowler joined in the chorus as well. This is excellent bowling from Adisha. Driven out towards long off this time for a single. So passing the batter off the mark with a single. 81 for the loss of 4 wickets after 10.4 overs. Excellent over so far from Adisha Prabhash. A wicket and a run only so far of the 4 balls. The required rate climbs 13.50. That's where it becomes frightening. And the run rate keeps climbing. 126 of 56 balls. They got 6 wickets in hand. Going to be a very tough equation for commercial credit. Driven out on the onside, straight to mid-on this time by Sanchana. So it's a dot ball again. 1 ball left in Adisha's 3rd over. Flighted, played on the onside, straight towards the mid-on field. Can't collect it. Long on does the fielding. That'll end the over. Excellent over. 2 runs of the over from Adisha. 11 completed. Commercial creditor 82 for 4 after 11 overs. Sanchana is on 17. Pasindu Pereira on 1. And Adisha Prabhasha's figures 3 overs, 3 for 24. So 125 runs required of 54 balls. The equation required rate is 13.89. That's a very difficult run rate to maintain for any side. Suresh, a luck player, to bowl his second over. No wicket for one in his 1 over his ball so far. Hit away on the offside, straight towards sweeper for a single. So Attire group bowlers have really put the pressure on the commercial credit batsmen. Not giving them any freebies at the moment, the last few overs. So brings Pasindu Perra to take strike. He's on 1. 83 for 4 is commercial credit. Played towards the point region. No chance of a run again. Another dot ball. Short. Trying to play it on the offside is Pasindu Perra. Doesn't make contact. Wicketkeeper gets a glove to it. Another dot ball. Just the 1 run of the 3 deliveries so far from the Suresh luck player over. Again short on the off stump. On the back foot, played away down the track. The bowler fields on his follow through. Another excellent over from Suresh luck player so far. 1.4 overs. No wicket for 2 his figures. Required rate climbing to 14.88. Short again, cut away down towards backward point. This time they get a single. Right, so brings Sanchana on strike on 18. Pasindu Perra moves on to 2 at the non-strikers end. 123 required of 49 balls. The required rate climbs to over 15. 15.06 at the moment, the required rate for commercial credit. 207 is the target. They are on 84 for 4. We're in the last ball of the 12th over. Short and pulled away on the onside, down towards deep mid wicket. They'll pick up 1 for that. That'll end the over. So 12 overs completed. And the commercial credit move on to 85 for the loss of 4 wickets. Pasindu Perra is on 2 of 7. Sanchana is 19 of 17. Suresh luck player, excellent figures. 2 overs done for 4. And 122 required of 48 balls. So there's the equation once again. It's a hot and humid afternoon here in Colombo at St. Joseph's College grounds. This has been the weather conditions in Colombo the last few days. We're in the middle of the month of January, so the heat will start to build up when you come up to March, April. Harit Lakshan to bowl his 3rd over, done for 12 his figures. Going to pull it on the onside. Perhaps the bat, the ball runs out of the offside for a point to do the fielding, so it's a dot ball. With every single dot ball, the required run rate starts to climb. Gets the top of that, plays it out towards the sweeper. 1 more run. $86 for 4 after 12.2 overs. Sanchana moves on 20 of 19. Brings Pasindu Perra on strike on 2. He's faced 7 balls so far. Played down to his 3rd man. Unable to cut that off. It's into the boundary for 4. That's well directed by Pasindu Perra. Boundary up some time. 90 for 4 after 12.3 overs. The outfields are so fast these days. Anything past a fielder is certainly going to find the boundary. Again, the mid-off can't stop it. Out towards long off for 1. 91 for 4 on 12.4. Required rate 15.82. That's a very big run rate required by Commercial Credit. Almost impossible, I would say. Played on the onside again, out towards long on for 1 more. The singers won't hurt Attire Group. $92 for 4 after 12.5. Lofted on the onside. Long on covers the ground. Does the fielding. Return on its way to the bowler. Hits the stumps, but the batsmen are home. That'll end the over. 13 completed. Commercial Credit at 93 for 4. Sanchan on 21. Pasindu Perra on 8. Harit Lakshan 3 overs, none for 20. The required rate has climbed to 16.29. They're going at 7.15 at the moment. So change the bowling. Nishanta comes on to bowl his first over. Pasindu Perra is on strike. 114 required of 42 balls. They got 6 wickets in hand. The required rate is now 16.29. Almost impossible. Nishant Kumar has played 7 matches, 1 for 17 is best figures. Economy rate is 9.75. Forced to be on the offside to sweeper. Only a single. $94 for 4. So look at the field, the way it's been set at the moment. They got a man, a third man, the backward point, a sweeper. Extra cover and a long off on the offside. On the onside, a short fine leg, a deep mid wicket, a deep backward square leg, and a long on. Plenty of gaps on the onside. Ones could be taken, and those ones could be converted to twos as well, with the batsman take those first runs quickly. Slash on the offside, beats the man at sweeper for 4. A boundary up some time. Sanchana moves on 25. Short outside the line of off stump. He had the width on offer. Made full use of that. 98 for 4 after 13.2. 109 required of 40 balls. Short again, pulled on the onside towards deep mid wicket for a single. So 99 for 4 after 13.3 overs is Commercial Credit. shot and going for the pull shot. Doesn't quite get hold of it, but plays it down the track for the bowler to field on his follow through. So it's a dot ball. Run rate required climbs up to 17.05. Driven on the offside, straight towards the extra cover position, who does well to put the pressure on the batsman. No chance of a run. A dot ball again. So 6 of the 5 deliveries this is over from Nishanta Kumara. Played towards deep mid-off. Looking for a single was Santan, but sent back by Pereira. Ends the over. 14 completed. Commercial credit a 99 for 4 after 14 overs. Sanchan is on 26, and look at that. That's the last delivery. The shot being played. Looking for the run, almost run out as well. So Pasadhu is on 9. Nishant Kumar 1 over none for 6, and the required rate now is 18 runs and over. So 108 of 36 balls, the equation. Almost impossible now. With every single dot ball there, the worms that we see. And commercial credit worm just falling behind. Suresh Lakpriya with the ball in hand. And look at the two worms. The blue worm is the commercial credit worm. So Lakpriya 2 overs, none for 4 his figures. Lofted on the onside. Long on will tidy up. They'll pick up a single for that. Brings the 100 up for commercial credit. 100 for 4 after 14.1 overs. $107 required of 35 balls. 6 wickets in the tank at the moment. Quicker one from Lakpriya. Bowling left arm around the wicket to the left-hander. Change of angle as well to Pasindu Perra, who's on 9 of 15 balls. Play and a miss. Beats the wicket keeper as well down to the boundary. 4 byes. A quicker ball from Suresh Lakpriya. We look at that. The wicketkeeper is not behind that. Just raced away to the boundary. 104 for 4 after 14.3 overs. Driven on the onside. Long on tide is up. Batsman cross for 1. 105 for 4. Sanchana is on strike on 27. He's faced 23 balls at the moment. Wide called down the leg side towards fine leg. So 2 runs to the batting side. 107 for 4. 100 runs required of 32 balls, the equation. I would say it's impossible. 18.75 the required rate. Lofted on the onside again. Deep mid wicket will tidy up. The batsman cross for 1. 108 for the loss of 4 wickets. 1 ball left in the 15th over. Nicely played, cut away on the offside, beats fielder, sweeper for 4. That's an excellent shot to get some runs. That'll end the over, 15 overs completed. And the commercial creditor 112 for 4 with Sanchana on 31 of 24 balls. We see that last shot being played as well along the ground to the boundary for 4. And Pasindu Perra is on 11, 95 required of 30 balls. And to take it through to the end of this match, it's going to be Samira Veerasinghe.
Well, thank you, Rick. 95 needed of 30. It's 19 runs per over. Is a very, very difficult task at this level of cricket. 31 to Sanchana Lanka. Pasindu Pereira on 11. Extras column is high at 17, but not enough onslaught. They need very, very big numbers. If it's 2 overs 38, you can say, but continuing 19 runs for 5 consecutive overs, it's going to be a very, very difficult task. They need at least 25-30 run over. That's the first one. You never know if he hits that big. Pasindu can hit the ball. Is he starting right now? What a hit. Easy. Just a big hit. Boundaries looks very small when he hits the ball that big. That's what I see. He should have done better in that. This is like a six-a-side at the moment. It's just needs big. Just boundaries and sixes show will do. Singles will not do for commercial credit. One thing for sure, they are batted well. It's just that they are not enough. Batted well but not enough. That is what I see. Straight and 4 more. There you go. Not impossible. They have got 11 of the first 3. Still need 8 runs of the last 3. So that kind of a rate. You get 11 of the first 3. But still needed 8 of the last 3. So that is at 19. Difficult task. Good shot. 4 more. Now, you can see if they are on a roll, they can get it. 15 of 4 balls in this over. Brilliant. That was going through the legs. Not good fielding from the Attire Limited. Harit Lakshan under the pump. 35 of his 3.4 overs. Well played again. This time I couldn't manage. Need a boundary of this ball. Surely need a boundary. 79 to get. Mind you, when they are batting, they got 61 in the first 4 overs. In the air, into the gap, might go. No, 2 runs. So they got 18 of that over. So not bad. So they got 18 of that over. I guess, yes. 4 overs to go, 77 to get. 19.25. It's going to be the left arm spinner to finish his spell. This over to get 20 is very, very difficult, mind you, because he has bowled really well. Suresh Lakpriya, look at that figures. 3 overs, 10 dot balls, 13. So he's only given 13 of 3 overs, but they need 20 of 1 over now. So that kind of the run rate they have to get. But still 6 wickets in hand, they can try to set batters. It's going to be a Charlie Road miracle if they can get this. Full toss in the air. This could be hold out. Yes, that's what I was thinking. He's gone. 40. Sanchana. Lanka has to depart. Well made 40. Not enough. Went for the big shot. Full toss was offered. Couldn't get the elevation. Toe of the bat, I guess. And well held by the fielder. So Sanchana has to go. Sanchana Lanka caught Taridu Shehan, bowled Suresh Lakpriya for 40. So the new batsman in is Buddhiga. No time to waste. He needs to go bang bang from the very first ball. Misses. Run rate has gone to 21. Need every ball, boundary or a 6 to win this. Bowled him. I told you this bowler to get 20 is going to be very, very difficult. In fact, he has got 2 wickets in 3 balls. That kind of a day for Suresh Lakpriya. Look at that. Finish him in just 2 balls. This over might sums up the story. Buddhiga Tenakon goes for a 0 with 2 balls. New batsman is Dulanga. He's walked out to the middle. Now wickets will fall in this latter part because they have to go for everything. And let's see. Dulanga Chaturanga. Dulanga Chatu Maduka, rather. Gets that away, but no run. Dulanga. 20 balls, 77. That should be very close. Given. Chatu Maduka has to go. Dulanga. Only lasted 2 balls. 3 wickets in this over for Suresh Lakpriya. He is having a time. Daniru is the new batter. Look at that. It is plumb in front. Dulanga Chatumaduka goes for a 0. Ball LBW of Suresh Lakpriya. 0. There you go. Wicket number 6. Wicket number 7 rather. 7 wickets down. So there you go. Wickets are tumbling. 3 of this over. If he gets another one, he might have the chance to get the hat-trick in the next match. Is that right? Don't think so. To take in the same match. So, let's see. That is Daniru Wanyarachi. Doesn't bat at all. Blocks that, ends the over. Last 3 overs to go. 17 overs completed. 130 for 7. They need 77. That is 25 runs per over to win this match. Difficult task ahead. Suresh Lakpriya completing his 4 overs for 13 for 3 wickets. And 77 in 18 is very, very difficult. It's, yeah, you can say it's impossible. Attire Private Limited, well and truly, is in this game to snap it up. Nishanta is the bowler. Nishanta Kumar. Another dot ball. Super Sindhu has 20, but you can't say it's a good knock because it is a good knock in a different match, but this one, it is 22 balls he has taken. So it's too much in this run rate they need. Gets a single. And Daniru is the new batter. First ball. Must go for everything. I think now they need sixers after sixers because even boundaries can't win this game for them. Such a difficult target. What a shot. That's what you have to do. Too late maybe. Let's see whether he can continue those sixes in every ball. Wonderful hit. That is 17 out of 15. Wow, that is too much. They need at least 3 sixes in the next 3 balls. Look at that run rate required, 28. Gee, that's a big. This could be a boundary. Came for the catch, the captain. But got that boundary. They at least are getting that runs closer, as the run rate will come into play in the fewer matches to come. And 141. They can at least get to 180. That will be a very good. The margin of losing is not that big. Still, you can try to win this. Possibility is there to win. Correct. And you get another boundary. So he has 62 to get. But only problem he has, if you don't get runs in this ball, you have to have 31 of 1 over 2 overs per over 31. So that is big. Just imagine playing a 30-run over. Is you have to get at least 4 sixes and 2 boundaries. What a huge hit! I was just wondering where was Daniru all this time. He can hit sixes and he was back in the hut in the last 2 overs. He should have sent in earlier. With this kind of a capability, he's coming at number 9. So anyway, 151 for 7, 56 needed of 2 overs. Let's see what Daniru and Pasindu can do in this last 2 overs. 56 needed in this MCA Division F, first F Division T20 tournament. Can say it is the 3rd round. That's a spinner. Ideal for Pasindu to get 3 or 4 sixes in this over, because it's a left armer and he's a slow left armer. Should go for it. Love to see they are winning in this game. If it's possible, it's a miracle. That is the first 6 into the stands. Loving it. Sixes coming freely. Probably too late, but let's see. Who knows if he can get 36 of this over. Then they need 22 of the last over. Oh dear, oh dear. If they score 36, they need 20. That should have got to the 6. Oh really, that should have got to a 6er. Adisha has given away 31 of 3 wickets and 3.2. Just imagine if you can get 4 sixes. This over. Just a single. So that means I just feel the equation is now it's going to be too much. Far too much because of that single. You can see if they get 3 sixes even, they need 30 of the last. Don't think it is. Let's see if we can get 3 sixes at least. No. So mathematically, to be exact, they need sixes every ball to win this match. They need 8 sixes in a row to get this match onto their hands. Mathematically, they have to have. There you go. I'm afraid Attire Lanka has snapped this match at the moment. 47 of 7 is impossible. Difficult. Not difficult. It is can't be managed if they bowl legal deliveries. What a hit. This guy should have been coming up the order. Huge hit. And into the bouncing hole. There you go. 41 needed of the last over. They have got that deficit down. Anyways, good hitting ability should have come a bit earlier. .41 needed. All right, there we go. A big days of cricket. 2 T20 games. It's down to the last over. 41 needed. It's 4:38 in the clock. So that's the worm. You can see they're just managing to get closer, but maybe not enough. Attire Limited, well and truly, the better team today with the ball hitting purposes. Fast bowler Ishara Lakshan is what they have decided to go with. Who knows? That one will surely break the shackles, and the batsman ran with the shot, the non-striker, and he's coming back to the pavilion because the striker was not interested to give him some balls to bat. So 8 wicket gone. Daniru is the batter who gets out for 22. Excellent hitting from him. Skipper just lobbed it. Easy as ever. Umpire says that's out. Surely. 166 for 8 of the 19-point first delivery. Good knock from Daniru. Wanyarache. Got some good hits going. And we are into the last 5 balls. Geet is the new batter. Looks like it's Tharindu. There you go. Missed it completely. Last 4 balls to go. Geet Kumar, 74 best. 233 runs, average of 14. Gets away. Single being collected. Down to the last 3 balls of the game. 8 wickets already down. 1 winner now. It is Attire Private Limited. Has done a great job. Look at that. And last 2-3 balls. That is another delivery. Got straight to the man. They are not losing by a big margin, mind you. 168. What they got is good. As a team, collected good runs, good momentum. They can be proud of themselves. They have not bowled out for 100 or 80 or 110. They've got to 168. Huge hit again and over the top for 6. That means 174. Look at that. 174 is still a very good score. Very good score, 174. Not enough. 33 needed of the final ball. Bowler is saying, giving that ball to check. Everything is settled. There you go, the final ball. Missed. 174 they will remain for 8 wickets. And Attire Private Limited has won this match comprehensively by 32 runs. That's what I feel. It's never ever they got the game without their hand on it. Always they were the winners of this game. Only first 2 overs when they're batting, they got 25 and thought that they are coming into this game. But after the 6 overs, they have lost it anyway. So, good game for everyone to cheer about. Rick Gowda will sign off sooner. And the teams walking out. Lot of joy in Attire Private Limited. First game, scoring 200 is big. And there you go, all smiles and joy with one team winning the game, one team will losing it. And we will quickly go for the results. The umpire is also walking out. Good sportsmanship shown that everybody is having a good time, good game at Dali Road, St. Joseph's College Cricket Grounds. We are first game for Attire Private Limited winning it, and Commercial Credit, I'm afraid 2 games, 2 losses. And Pasindu got some runs, walking out to the dugout, and that is Dinuka batted really well. Nobody got to 50, but Sanchanalanka played a good knock. 40, 33 Chanaka, he was very good. 18 Nilusha, 36 not out to Pasidu Pereira, 22 Daniru got 22. The extras column has 22 as well. So they got 174, not enough, as the other team got 206. For you, bowling card, 3 wickets for Suresh Lakpriya, 3 wickets for Adisha Pabasara. I think Suresh Lakpriya was the turning point of his 4 overs, 13 runs. If he didn't bowl that well, that would have been losing cause. So 1 wicket to Vinidhu Silva as well. Taking a look at what happened in the second innings, a bit of a brief highlight package is for you. That's the first boundary of that innings. That was a misfield going for the boundary. They played some good shots in the beginning. Surely, can see good start was given by the batter. Excellent runs coming in all directions in the first power play. Can see that one is a huge hit. That caught and ball turned the match. Minindu. Misfield 4. Got runs. That was a half chance. Huge hit for 6. And he lost it. Good catch from the skipper. This one was bowled. In fact, another catch. That was going towards the boundary. A teenage. That was a wonderful shot. Shots were played. You can see how the hitting was. Very good. Part of Commercial Credit. Got some runs going. Then the wickets started falling in that over. The game changed. Look at that. Wickets all around. If I gave it that out, that was a brilliant hit. Good to watch. And then boundary came. That was off the back foot. Superb. That was maybe the last 6, I guess. No, there was another. That was a huge one of the left arm spinner. And then he got a run out. Daniru was out. That was another hit for 6. All smiles. Game ended. Attire Private Limited got the better of the 2 teams. And can see the summary. 206 what they got. Attire Private Limited. Commercial Credit got only 174. In result, Attire Private Limited won by 32 runs. Gets the first win of their competition. And there you go. Good game of cricket ended. And there you go. That's what we have for you today. Till next time, it is goodbye and good night.